The island lies in the Pacific Ocean, approximately 2,300 miles southwest of Hawaii. It is part of the Pacific Islands, which are all nearly volcanic formations, surrounded by coral reefs. A mere dot on the map, the island covers an area of 1,200 square miles, with a population of approximately 60,000 people. Talofa. Welcome to the beautiful island of American Samoa. It is a place where mountain slopes dip into lush valleys, where the rich forests and flatlands slope gently toward the sea, where people utilize their surroundings by living off the land, and where religion and culture are strong. In the early hours of the morning, parents are preparing for work, and the children are on their way to school. While others are returning from work, the island slowly awakens itself. A new dawn arises, bringing with it memories of the previous day and anticipation of the new day's events. The island has had its share of hurricanes and earthquakes, but on Tuesday, September 29, 2009,
it's an 8.3 Richter scale earthquake, approximately 120 miles south of American Samoa.
American Samoa had now officially experienced its first tsunami, and it hit them at their most vulnerable moment, in the early hours of the morning. An 8.3 magnitude earthquake that had shaken the island at sunrise generated a tsunami that hit the islands within minutes. The capital of American Samoa became immersed with water almost immediately. Islanders were caught off guard, and most of them scrambled for higher ground. Islanders could only watch with disbelief and amazement as wave after wave reached farther and farther inland. Boats from the harbor were situated in the streets. Cars floated by as if weightless. Some were even situated in buildings. As quickly as the waves had come, they receded, leaving the people desolate, panic-stricken, and in shock. With their homes wrecked and their minds spinning, the people were left trying to comprehend the reality of what just happened. Although only certain parts of the island had been hit by the tsunami, the island experienced the tragedy as a whole. After the last wave receded, the rescue efforts began as the public, in cooperation with the government, came together to try and rebuild their community. The search for loved ones began, along with their search for the missing. Others were found that same day, while others were found days after the tsunami.
School kids, that go to school, and our manga, and even older people were involved in this search, because it started from all the way here, all the way back to where, back there, about 200, 300 yards back there, to the Wala Lagoon. And we found some of the ladies that day, and some kids, probably there were 4 or 5 that we found that day.
Of all the times that the island has pulled together to restore itself after a calamity, this is one of the few times that the island pulled together as a whole, as one body, one heart, with the same goals in mind: to rebuild their once beautiful Samoa, to find ways to assist those who have become homeless, and to assemble relief funds for the tsunami victims. Intersections Inc. and Ed Avingalio of the Farmers Co-op were one of the few who participated in the relief efforts.
It's been a pleasure doing this. What they call, a lot of the volunteers were not co-op members, but they came in and donated their time and also their their fruits and their vegetables, things from their farms, water, and food to help out our less fortunate villages that are out here. There's a lot of help that's needed, and hopefully we can get it started and sustain until the main effort comes in.
With so many families and friends offering whatever assistance they could, both on and off island, along with FEMA and the Red Cross, the process of rebuilding the community is steadily coming underway. For most families, their main priority is to lay to rest the bodies of their loved ones. For others, it is to rebuild their homes, to have a second chance at the normalcy that they once had before. And still for others, it is to try and recover from the horror of having experienced firsthand what God, in his majestic display of power, was capable of. Although the road to recovery is long, there is still hope in the islands. Whether it is their determination to overcome this tragedy and move on, or their belief that God will carry them through, American Samoa is slowly but steadily recovering from the events of Tuesday, September 29, 2009, one step at a time. Though some things have changed after the tsunami, there are things that still remain the same. The mountains still slope into lush valleys. The rich forests and flatlands slope gently towards a now silent sea. And people still utilize their surroundings. But culture and religion have become strengthened.